The water's fine. Hello, everybody. Nicholas here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. To all you adventurous travelers, you seekers of the real deal, the authentic experiences that make you say, wow, I can't believe this place is real. You know that feeling, right? It's that little spark, that moment of pure wonder when you stumble upon something so special, so untouched. It feels like it's your own little secret. It's the reason we pack our bags and head out into the great unknown, isn't it? To find those connections, to taste that food, to meet those people who remind us that the world is a beautiful, friendly, and delicious place. Well, today I'm letting you in on a few of my secrets. We're going on a journey to places that fly just under the radar, the kind of destinations you dream about. These aren't the spots plastered on every billboard and travel magazine cover. No, these are the hidden gems, the unsung heroes of the travel world. They're waiting for you with open arms, ready to share their stories, their flavors, and their incredible beauty before the rest of the world catches on. It's like being invited to the best party before anyone else gets the invitation. So, get comfortable, maybe grab a snack. You know I always have a snack. Because we are about to explore 7 underrated travel destinations you absolutely need to visit. We're talking about places where the crowds are thin, the experiences are rich, and the memories you make will be all your own. It's a big, beautiful world out there, and so much of the best stuff is just waiting to be discovered. Are you ready? Let's go. Our first stop, my friends, is a place that feels like it's straight out of a fantasy novel. We're heading way up north to the Faroe Islands. Now, I know what you might be thinking, where is that? And that's the beauty of it. Tucked away between Iceland and Norway, this little archipelago is a masterpiece of untouched nature. Imagine cliffs that dive dramatically into the churning Atlantic, waterfalls that seem to pour from the heavens, and rolling green hills dotted with more sheep than people. It's so green, you'll feel like you've adjusted the saturation on the world. The air here? Oh, the air. It's so clean, so crisp, it feels like you're taking your first breath all over again. This is a place where you can truly disconnect from the noise and reconnect with something primal and powerful. Forget crowded city squares. Here, your companions are puffins nesting on the cliff sides and the sound of the wind telling ancient stories. It's a symphony of solitude, but in the best possible way. You feel small, but part of something immense and beautiful. It's humbling, you know? And the people. The Faroes culture is as rich and resilient as the landscape. They have this quiet strength, this deep connection to their land and sea. You can visit tiny, turf-roofed villages that look like they haven't changed in centuries, and you'll be welcomed with a warmth that completely defies the chilly northern air. The locals are proud of their home and they're happy to share it. They'll tell you about the legends, the music, and of course the food. Fermented lamb, anyone? It's an adventure for the palate, I promise. What's truly amazing is that a place this breathtakingly beautiful is still so accessible and, dare I say, affordable compared to its Nordic neighbors. You can hike for hours and not see another soul, finding a sense of peace that's become a rare commodity in our busy world. The Faroe Islands are a reminder that some of the greatest treasures are the ones hidden in plain sight, just waiting for us to look up and notice. It's pure, unadulterated magic. All right, let's leave the wild north and head down to the sun-kissed shores of the Adriatic. Our next hidden gem is Kotor, Montenegro. Picture this. You're sailing through what looks like a majestic fjord with towering black mountains plunging into a sparkling sapphire blue bay. And then, nestled at the very end of it, is a perfectly preserved medieval city, a labyrinth of cobblestone streets, hidden squares, and ancient stone walls. It's like Venice and a Norwegian fjord had a beautiful baby, and that baby is Kotor. This place is pure history. You can feel it in the stones under your feet. Every corner you turn reveals another story. A Venetian palace, a Romanesque church, a quirky little cafe tucked into a centuries-old building. The city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason, but it still feels like a living, breathing town, not just a museum. You'll see laundry hanging between buildings, hear the chatter of locals enjoying their morning coffee. And my favorite part, you'll see cats. Cats everywhere. They're the unofficial guardians of the city, and they are very, very well fed. Now, you might have heard of its famous neighbor, Dubrovnik, just a couple of hours up the coast. And while Dubrovnik is stunning, it can feel like you're sharing it with, well, the entire world. Kotor gives you that same jaw-dropping beauty, that same historical wonder, but with a fraction of the crowds. You can actually wander the alleyways and feel like you're discovering them for the first time. It's a more intimate experience, a chance to soak in the atmosphere without being jostled along. The best thing to do? Climb the city walls. Yes, it's 1,350 steps up, and yes, you will sweat. But the view from the top? Oh my goodness. You look down on the terracotta roofs of the old town and out across the magnificent Bay of Kotor. It's a view that makes you feel on top of the world. And when you come back down, you reward yourself with some fantastic Balkan hospitality. A plate of fresh seafood, a glass of local Vranak wine. It's simple, it's delicious, and it's served with a genuine smile. Kotor is a treasure. Pack your bags, we're heading to South America. Specifically to the heart of Colombia's coffee region, a place called Salento. Forget what you think you know about Colombia. This place is all about color, nature, and some of the warmest people you will ever meet. The town of Salento itself is a kaleidoscope. The buildings are painted in every bright, cheerful color you can imagine. Blues, greens, reds, yellows. It's impossible to be in a bad mood here. It's like the whole town is smiling at you. This is the Eje Cafetero, the coffee axis, and they are serious about their coffee, but not in a snobby way. You can visit a local finca, a coffee farm, and the farmers themselves will walk you through the entire process from bean to cup. They'll show you how to pick the ripe red cherries, they'll explain the roasting, and then you'll taste a cup of coffee so fresh, so flavorful, it will change your life. It's not just a drink, it's the lifeblood of this region, and sharing it is an act of friendship. Just outside the town is the Cocora Valley, and this is where things get surreal. This valley is home to the Quindio wax palm, the tallest palm tree in the world. They tower over the landscape, skinny and impossibly tall, like something Dr. Seuss would have drawn. You can hike or ride a horse through this valley and you feel like you've stepped into another dimension. The landscape is lush, green, and shrouded in a mystical mist. It's an experience that connects you directly with the wild, beautiful soul of Colombia. While cities like Medellin and Cartagena are getting a lot of well-deserved attention, Salento remains a tranquil haven. It's incredibly affordable whether you're looking for adventure in the valley or just want to relax in a cafe, playing Tejo, the national sport, involving throwing metal pucks at gunpowder. Yes, gunpowder. It's a blast, literally. The people here have an infectious joy for life. They make you feel not like a tourist, but like a friend who's come to visit. Salento is pure, caffeinated happiness. Let's change continents again, shall we? We're off to Southeast Asia, to the spiritual heart of Laos Luang Prabang. This city is pure poetry. Situated where two rivers, the Mekong and the Nam Khan, meet, Luang Prabang has a rhythm all its own. It's slow, it's gentle, it's serene. While its neighbors Thailand and Vietnam are buzzing with energy, Luang Prabang invites you to take a deep breath and just be. It's a city that whispers instead of shouts. The town is a beautiful blend of cultures. Gilded Buddhist temples with ornate, sweeping roofs sit right next to charming French colonial villas with faded shutters and lovely balconies. You can spend your days wandering through the streets, discovering one stunning temple after another, each one more peaceful than the last. The air is often filled with the gentle scent of frangipani flowers and the faint sound of monks chanting. It's a place that calms the soul. One of the most unique and moving experiences is the morning almsgiving ceremony, or takbat. At sunrise, hundreds of saffron-robed monks walk silently through the streets to collect sticky rice and other offerings from the local people. It's a deeply spiritual, ancient tradition that has been happening for centuries. To witness it is to witness the deep faith and generosity of the Lao people. It's a quiet, powerful moment that will stay with you long after you've left. This is a place to slow down, rent a bicycle and pedal along the riverfront. Sit at a riverside cafe and watch the long-tail boats drift by on the mighty Mekong. Climb Mount Pausi in the center of town for a 360-degree sunset view that will paint the sky in shades of orange, pink, and purple. The food is fantastic, a unique blend of spicy, sour, and savory. And the people are gentle and kind. Luang Prabang doesn't try to wow you with glitz and glamour. It wins you over with its quiet, graceful charm. It's a true sanctuary. Okay, for this next one, we're going way off the beaten path. I mean, way off. We're heading to the far eastern reaches of Indonesia, to an archipelago called Raja Ampat. The name means four kings, and trust me, this place is royalty. This isn't just a destination, it's an expedition. It takes a bit of effort to get here. A few flights, a ferry, but what awaits you is nothing short of paradise. The last paradise on Earth, some might say. Imagine hundreds of jungle-covered, mushroom-shaped islands scattered across the most impossibly turquoise water you have ever seen. It's a seascape so pristine, so untouched, it feels prehistoric. The inaccessibility is its greatest protector. It has kept Raja Ampat a secret garden, preserving its incredible beauty from the masses. You won't find big resorts or bustling nightlife here. What you will find is nature in its most raw and spectacular form. This place is the epicenter of marine biodiversity. Scientists call it a species factory. The coral reefs here are bursting with life and color. Snorkeling or diving in Raja Ampat is like jumping into a real-life aquarium, but on a cosmic scale. You'll see schools of fish so dense they block out the sun, graceful manta rays gliding by, and more species of coral than anywhere else on the planet. It's an underwater world so vibrant and alive it will leave you completely speechless. You'll likely stay in a simple homestay on stilts over the water, run by a local family. You'll fall asleep to the gentle lapping of the waves and wake up to the sounds of tropical birds. You'll eat fresh fish caught that day and get to know the wonderful Papuan people, whose connection to this land and sea is profound. Hiking to a viewpoint to see the iconic karst islands of Wayag or Pianamo spread out below you is a spiritual experience. Raja Ampat is not just a trip, it's a pilgrimage for anyone who loves the ocean and the wild, untamed beauty of our planet. Italy. We all love Italy, right? The pasta, the history, the passion. But while everyone is flocking to Tuscany or the Amalfi Coast, I want to take you to the south, to the heel of the boot, Puglia. This region is Italy at its most authentic, its most rustic and unpretentious. It's a land of ancient olive groves, whitewashed hilltop towns, and a coastline that will make your heart sing. It's the Italy you've always dreamed of, but without the crowds. Forget everything you think you know. Puglia has its own unique charm. Instead of grand Renaissance cities, you have towns like Alberobello, with its famous trulli, conical-roofed stone huts that look like they belong in a fairy tale, or Ostuni, the White City, a dazzling maze of white buildings perched on a hill overlooking the Adriatic Sea. Getting lost in these streets is the whole point. Every turn reveals a hidden courtyard, a beautiful doorway, or a stunning view of the sea. And the food. Oh, the food! This is Cucina Povera, or Poor Kitchen. But don't let the name fool you. It's about taking simple, fresh, local ingredients and turning them into something sublime. Orecchiette pasta, handmade by nonnas on the streets of Bari, fresh burrata cheese that melts in your mouth, incredible seafood pulled straight from the sea. It's honest, soulful cooking. I could spend a lifetime just eating my way through Puglia. It's a feast for the senses. The pace of life here is slower, more relaxed. It's about enjoying the moment. A long lunch in the shade of an olive tree, an afternoon swim in the crystal-clear Adriatic, an evening passeggiata, or stroll through a lively piazza. The people are warm and welcoming, proud of their beautiful region and happy to share it. Puglia feels like a discovery, like you've been let in on Italy's best-kept secret. It's sun-drenched, delicious, and utterly captivating. For our final destination, we are going to a country that is just starting to appear on the travel map, a place of incredible history and rugged beauty, Albania, and specifically, the city of Gjirokastër. This is not a place you will soon forget, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Gjirokastër is known as the City of Stone for a very good reason. It's a breathtaking Ottoman-era town clinging to the side of a mountain, its stone-roofed houses creating a landscape that is both formidable and beautiful. Walking through Gjirokastër is like stepping back in time. The steep cobblestone streets, and I mean steep, you'll get a workout, wind their way up the hillside past imposing tower houses that look like miniature fortresses. Each house is topped with a roof made of slate-gray stone tiles, giving the entire city a unique silvery sheen. It's unlike anything you've seen anywhere else in Europe. You can feel the weight of history in every stone. Dominating the city is the Gjirokastër Castle, one of the biggest in the Balkans. Exploring its vast grounds is an adventure in itself. From its ramparts, you get a commanding view of the entire Drino Valley, a patchwork of green fields stretching out below the mountains. The castle even has a captured U.S. Air Force spy plane from the Cold War era inside a quirky and fascinating piece of history that tells you a lot about Albania's complex past. Albania is emerging, and that's what makes it so exciting to visit right now. It is incredibly affordable. The people are overwhelmingly friendly and curious, and you feel a real sense of discovery. The food is a wonderful mix of Balkan and Mediterranean flavors, hearty, delicious, and cheap. Gjirokastër is a city of stories, from the famous author Ismail Kadare, who was born here, to the legends whispered in its old bazaar. It's a place that rewards the curious traveler with a true